Welcome back. Well, if you are a lover of history, you'll want to head over to an event at Smith Mountain Lake this weekend. And here to tell us about the event, we're talking about the 31st Annual Antique and Classic Boat Show. We have Bill Catlett with the Smith Mountain Lake Classic Boat Society. Bill, thanks for being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So first thing is, this weekend, what types of boats will folks be able to check out?
They're classic and antique boats that go back. We have some from the 20s, 30s, all the way up to the 80s. Mainly a lot of wooden boats, Chris crafts, hacker crafts, things like that.
So if folks are really into boats, they will know exactly what you were just talking about.
Right, exactly.
And I understand though that these are some really rare boats that are going to be on display this weekend.
Right. These wooden boats from the past have been restored and brought up from years of sometimes neglect and restored to their original beauty, most of them from the way they came out of the factories back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Yeah, and we were talking during a commercial break about there seems to be a connection between a lot of these boats and then some famous classic cars.
Well, you know, what we try and let people know is when you think of a 57 Chevy, there were hundreds of thousands of those built during their run back in the 50s. Chris Craft and some of these other classic boat manufacturers made several hundred per year during that time. So they're a lot rarer than a lot of these cars. And so it's up to us to restore them and keep them maintained and keep them for the future.
Yeah. How much work goes into that in restoring them and maintaining them?
Well, restoring them can take quite a bit of time and effort and a moderate amount of skill. But believe it or not, the maintenance of them after that is not that great. It's kind of easy to keep them once you get them restored and get them in good shape.
Okay. Now this weekend, well, for the Classic Boat Show, we know the theme this year is Double Vision, and it's celebrating sisterships. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. You know, these boats are run, production run just like, again, like in cars. Could run for several years, and you have a model that is made for 5 or 6 years. What we've done is, on our lake in particular, we have several examples where there are more than 2 boats that are the same model. So we're going to put them together side by side on the docks. They may not be the same years, but they're going to be the same versions of that boat. And they're slightly different, just like in cars. They change the headlights, they change the tail lights, they do some things. But it'll be interesting to see the comparisons between the different years.
So tell us all the information about this weekend's Classic Boat Show. Where will it be? What time? How much are tickets?
It's Saturday the 16th. It's at Crazy Horse Marina down in Moneta. It's free. It's open to the public. Okay. You can come on in and browse all the docks with the boats. There's going to be over 50 boats there. Wow. to look at. There's food truck. There's food there available to you at Crazy Horse Restaurant. All the people that show up will get a program, and it's free. And inside is a list of all the vendors who donate to us. The businesses that give us money so that we in turn use this as a fundraiser to provide money to the local charities. Okay.
And from looking at the size of this program, it looks like you have quite a few businesses in there advertised. That's all money that you've generated. And you said that money goes to local charities?
It does. Every year between $3,000 and $5,000 is donated back to the community. There's a committee in our club that determines who gets the money this year, and we kind of spread it around and go to different charities. But it's all local. It's not the big national. We don't send it off anywhere. It stays right on the lake to mainly help children and families.
Okay. And again, this is happening this weekend for all of the classic boat lovers. It's happening over at the Crazy Horse Marina. And what's the time again?
10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon.
All right, 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And there's going to be vendors and a lot of food trucks there. So
food truck, and it's going to be perfect weather, I think.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Fingers crossed for perfect weather. All right, Bill. Well, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you very much.